Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sports Breakdown. This is the fourth video of a day of the day, but I'm very busy tomorrow, so which is why I have to do the India versus New Zealand test match. I mean the second test match, post match analysis. Brilliant series for India. They reclaimed the number one spot in the test rankings. Congratulations to the Indian test team. Yeah, they have done a tremendous job uh, in the test arena right now. I think they're the best test team right now for sure. Uh, Provided by ICC today, they just reclaimed the number one test rankings. Yeah. So well done to India. Well done to India. I mean, they've done a terrific job against New Zealand. I think New Zealand struggled today badly. Let's go through the test rankings before starting this. I mean, all the. Wait, give me a second. Before we start these proceedings, let's go through the test rankings for the moment. Because it's updated. I think Sri Lanka also have been updated in this. But let's go through India reclaim their number one spot in the ICC test rankings. So well done to India. Well done. I think they're the best test team. I have to accept that. India are the best team right now in test after defeating New Zealand at home. We'll see, but when New Zealand go overseas. But at the moment, I think India number one. They deserve it. Sri Lanka number seven. They have moved one place up. West Indies go to number eight. Sri Lanka have moved number one. I don't think there are any other changes. I think let's see the Ashes coming up. England and Australia. It will be a very interesting scenario. What's going to happen over there? But yeah, brilliant. Well done to India. They deserve it. It's really very difficult to beat India in Bharat. Yeah, in Wankhede. Yeah, very true. But well done to India. They deserve it, and they reclaim the number one position. Let's go through the post-match analysis of India versus New Zealand first Test match. Any, please, who's that? Who commented here? Hardik Singh. Here, here's the link. You can join. Please join live. We can analyze. I want new viewers to interact with me. Tell your opinions. Criticize what I say, give feedbacks. You can tell your what you want to criticize, what you like about my video, what you dislike about my video. So please do say comments and I'll take it. Yeah, middle order is still a problem. I think Shiraz Iyer did a very good job in this test series. Hardik Singh, I think Shiraz Iyer had a fabulous test series in my opinion. I know he didn't play that well in the second test as much as the first test, but he had a terrific series for me, test series, especially the first test match. Brilliant on debut, yeah. Uh, no problem, no problem, Hardik Singh. Yeah, please do join next time, yeah. But let's go through the post-match analysis. I think second innings of the Indian, I mean the second test, I think everyone did well. Yeah. So let's go through the post-match analysis of this test match. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think I went through the wrong. Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah. But please, anyone who wants to join, yeah. Let's go through the post-match analysis. Please don't unsubscribe from my channel, LPL fans. Please, I will be doing LPL. I don't think I can do tomorrow. Let's see if I can do tomorrow post-match analysis. If not, I will do on Wednesday, covering all four matches. Yeah. Let's go through the first innings. So, what are innings? Mayank Agrawal, 150 of 311. Very patient innings. People were saying to drop him. Luckily, luckily, Rahane was dropped instead of Mayank because it was a wise choice. Even I wanted Rahane to be dropped instead of Mayank, and Mayank delivered. I don't think Mayank will be dropped in the South Africa innings, in my opinion. Oh, good. Satvik is my school friend. Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine. Also, great. He has a great analysis on cricket. He has a great cricketing knowledge. Yeah, great, Hardik, that you subscribe to my channel. Great to know Satvik is a great contributor to the sports breakdown. He has so many good thoughts, analysis on cricket. He has a great, well depth of knowledge on cricket. And we have Rohan also joining here. Hello, Rohan. Yeah. So
Hi,
brilliant,
Pawan.
brilliant, fantastic victory for India today. They deserve it. Number one in the rankings. I think right now, I think they are the
Yes.
best test team for sure. I don't think anyone can say anything about this Indian test team right now.
Yeah, I think Pawan. As of now, currently, yeah, I will say best, but still a lot of things to be proven. They have yet to win a series in South Africa. I think this next tour will go a long way in establishing it. So hope for the best there.
Yeah. I want to talk about Mayank Agrawal. First of all, Mayank, let's see. Yeah. Feeling bad for Saudi and Jamieson. Yeah, they had a poor test match. So we'll talk about the New Zealand pace bowlers. Very, very poor. One man dominated the bowling, and he's also from India. I mean, he is originally from India but
Come
has
on, good
New
one.
Zealand citizenship. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll talk about that, yeah, soon. Yes, but Mayank Agrawal, what a brilliant innings. People were saying to drop him. I definitely backed Rahane to be dropped. I wanted Mayank, even though he struggled in the first test match. I knew Mayank will deliver in the next test match, and he did that. He did that perfectly. Your thoughts on Mayank Agrawal? Yeah, I knew definitely Mayank will deliver for sure in the next test match. I was very confident
Uh,
with Mayank.
See, Pawan, there are 2 points here. Yes, with respect to Mayank, see, his position was a bit iffy to start with. I think we all discussed with this. The chance was
Yeah.
Rahane could have been given one more go, but the so-called niggle came up at the last moment. I don't know whether
Mm.
true or false, whatever happened, but whatever happens,
Yeah.
happens for the best, you can say. One man's
Yeah.
poison is another man's nectar, they say. Anyways, so that
True, true.
Rahane
Yeah.
so-called injury gave a chance to Mayank, and we do know in India Mayank is a very good player. Just that his
Mm,
technical flaw was kind of he rectified it, you can say, to large extent in this game. Maybe a talk with Sunil
mm,
Gavaskar, which Sunny Bhai explained in the commentary also, it could have worked. But still, Mayank in overseas conditions, the tentativeness to push outside off stump, if that can be overcome, he'll be a very good player. And he, as you just saw in this test match, once he gets set, he makes those big scores, those daddy hundreds, and at top of the order, that's very
true.
vital. And I am happy for someone like Mayank, being a Karnataka boy. He did well, man of the match. Both the innings he did well. He got a half century in the second, could have gone for 100, but he played for the team cause. So very happy for Mayank. He
True.
deserved that man of the
Yeah.
match, and one more chance to establish in the Indian batting order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aryan, your thoughts on Mayank? I mean, see, I mean, he was supposed to be dropped. I mean, luckily Rahane, I think Jadeja also, they had niggles and they were not, they couldn't play this test match. So your thoughts on Mayank and whether he'll play now the upcoming South African
Um,
series after this decent
First,
performance?
yeah, Pawan, firstly, I'll go to the second question. I think my only fear is the Karuna story might just be repeated again. I don't want it to happen, but all the reality, all the signs are indicating towards Rohit and Rahul coming back into the South African side, and it's very sad to see that he might not get a place because don't want to force Mayank Agarwal into my 11, right? Um,
Yeah. True.
the only place I can think of right now, you don't want to pick Shreyas Iyer, okay. Ajinkya Rahane is very doubtful because reports are coming in that Rohit might take the vice captaincy. Only place you can play him is number 5. If you want to really push him into the squad, but please, I don't want to do that. And he's been a good player, but as Rohan pointed out, chinks in his armor will be like exposed back in South Africa because
Guys, he has a very long backlift. You saw how Stark trapped him in Australia. The bat didn't really come down, and that is
Mm,
because of the excessive pace, and that is the factor that will
mm,
like determine the thing in South Africa as well. So interesting, but this as of this test is concerned, brilliant because this was
mm,
a very crucial inning for him to be in the discussion. And the skipper also saying today that he will be around the discussions when the team is selected. So
mm.
well done to him.
Yeah.
And yeah. Mhm.
Let's talk about Virat Kohli's dismissal in the first innings, especially that LBW decision. Was it out or not out? I don't know what the third umpire was thinking over there. I say it's not out, but I don't know. It's your thoughts on that bad DRS. I mean on the third umpire. Yeah. So thoughts on that? Yeah.
I can
Uh,
tell you what happened there.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
lack of knowledge about the rules to the umpire, the
Mm.
Hmm.
so-called third umpire, who is that? Virender Sharma, is it?
Yeah. Virendra Sharma.
Seriously, pathetic umpiring. To be honest, I think he went by the umpire's call on field because it was inconclusive, is what he told. He wasn't sure which was first. The ball was squeezed. It was the simultaneous impact of bat and pad together to the ball. So what the umpire would have thought was he cannot be conclusive with it, so he went with the on-field decision that was out. But as per ICC law, when this kind of situation arises, the bat is given precedence. Hence, not out. This point of the law, I don't think the umpire was aware of.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, Aryan, your
And
thoughts? Yeah,
the number of inside edges throughout the test match, umpires played
Aryan, I think is
Aryan
my
stuck.
signal or Aryan's?
No, no, Aryan, I think. I mean, throughout the
Okay.
oh,
umpiring was pretty bad, man.
Yeah, Aryan, you were saying your point. Yeah, you got stuck a bit.
Pawan. Wait. Now am I okay? I think now I
Yeah,
am
your
okay.
video is a bit stuck.
Yeah,
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 video is stuck, but I think
Okay.
yeah, sound is coming. Yeah.
Yeah, sound
yeah.
is coming. So as I was saying, for me it was not out because even the bat and pad were close together. I could clearly see a deflection because if you see the bat and the pad, you can see slight stumps, right? You can
Yeah.
see a part
Mm,
of the off stump.
mm,
So that means
true.
the only gap is between bat and pad, and the ball has hit
Yes.
the back. If you want to get an indication, always look at the seam of the ball when it
Mm,
is arriving and how it has changed. So it
mm.
has definitely changed after the deflection and poor umpiring. Um, maybe this could have been the 71st in hindsight, but yeah, poor umpiring, man.
Oh my
Aryan,
God,
let's
it
not talk about that
umpires,
71 man again. Let's not jinx it.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
keep it
which
aside.
is
When it
Indian
happens,
umpires.
let's talk.
Mm.
First test match was the same. Means I mean with Ashwin and Nitil Maiden. Now this test match again with Virendra Sharma, the third
Mhm.
umpire. Yeah, what's to be done though? Yeah. But one
Mm.
man we need to speak about. I know it's a vain performance by Ajaz Patel, but tremendous, brilliant. After Anil Kumble in
Abs-
1999 to get a 10-wicket haul in I mean in subcontinental conditions in Indian, I didn't expect this from Ajaz Patel. So Rohan, thoughts on this magnificent achievement done by Ajaz Patel? Hello, yeah, Rohan. Rohan, did you get me?
Pawan's networks, but
I think Pawan is fine for me. Pawan, can you hear me?
yeah, Pawan's back.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think all of us were
I
stuck.
asked about Ajaz Patel. He's 10-wicket haul. Um, I mean, in subcontinental conditions for a New Zealand bowler, I mean, I know he's from Mumbai, India, but his origin from there. But to get a 10-wicket
Mm.
haul, becoming the third player ever to get a 10-wicket haul, your thoughts on that? Yeah, first we go with Aryan, yeah, and then come with Rohan, yeah.
Uh, First of all, it is a dream run for Ajaz Patel. 8 years old, shifting to New Zealand from Mumbai, starting off as a fast bowler, and then he was at his home. He was having dinner with his family, some function. The New Zealand selector calls him up and he says, "Okay, you're picked for UAE." He didn't believe it, and then from there on, it's been a big, huge journey. And the gesture of Ashwin applauding him, giving him the signed jersey today, Virat and Rahul Dravid going into the dressing room, just shows you how big an achievement it is. Because for to get 10 wickets, we have to get a lot of things right. Keep consistent lines and lengths, numerous things, and he's done that. So, well, this is like one in a thousand times event. So he must be really proud and really happy to see it as an cricket fan and as Indian fan as well. Yeah.
Rohan, your thoughts
Yeah,
also on
top
Ajaz
effort,
Patel?
man. I mean, in in any level of cricket to pick up 10 wickets is an achievement, let alone Test cricket.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that too,
Mm,
as you said, in the first innings of a Test match, not when the pitch was a bit powdery or crumbly or anything. Against India, which is a top team, he coming good. Only drawback was lack of support for him at the other end, or else it's a top effort, 10 wickets. He was the only one who looked like a little bit taking like wickets. Only Mayank played him decently, I'll say, using his feet, etc. Others bit struggle.
mm,
Aksar a bit okay, but rest of them did struggle to pick him. And he was bowling a very good drift he was getting. The drift was what
mm,
was causing the batsman problem, not the spin of the pitch or the bounce. The drift, if you see the wicket he got of Pujara, that was completely because of the drift. He got the drift and beat Pujara there to get him out bowled. To get Pujara bowled
mm.
is an achievement, man, for a spinner. Then that shows
Hmm.
the skill that Ajaz Patel had here.
Hardik Singh says a funny comment about the umpires. This is what happens when you
That
drink a lot of Dettol. Pathetic umpiring.
Hardik Singh,
who
brilliant
told that
comment.
Rang at
For,
all?
Hardik
Hardik Singh,
Singh.
please subscribe to the director. Brilliant. I want him to be a fan of our brilliant guys.
Yes,
Hardik Singh,
sir. Please do.
lovely. Oh no, Rohan, Pawan. He's not.
Yeah,
He's just adding it as an anecdote. He doesn't mean that all. He means
yeah, I know, yeah.
the other.
I know, no, no. No, that's a bit of bad advertising for Dettol, is what I meant.
Yeah, but pathetic,
But
very
isn't
bad.
it? Wasn't it? It was too early to drink. Too early to drink that
Yeah,
all in the morning.
nice one, nice one. Good one, man.
Dipans is saying not Dettol, it was Clinic Plus.
Whatever you call it,
Yeah.
man.
I think Satvik's
Different
friend
brands,
there, yeah.
different brands, different.
True. But coming back to
Mm.
the bowling, I mean, Saudi was okay with his economy, but none of the others contributing with the wickets. Somerville, very poor. Ravindran, I don't know why these two are even picked in the first place for New Zealand if they can't pick up because it's all
The
dependent on
big,
Patel in the first innings.
the big miss, Pawan, the big miss. No one was really talking about was Mitch Santner. How can you not pick him, man? I mean, he's done well in the white ball format. I get that, but the line and lengths he keeps consistently. That's what you need in Test cricket. You need line and length, and even if he's not getting you wickets, he'll definitely stop the flow of runs. That is what I feel. I strongly feel you needed another premium spinner, and he could bat a bit as well. So
Hmm,
Yeah.
yes, Shatner should have been in. You saw the save, and
Yep.
I don't need to
yeah.
talk about the fielding of his brilliant save. He got an award
Hmm.
for not playing in the match. Record.
Yeah. Super saver, huh?
Super save.
Uh,
Satvik here
but there's an
says, I
interesting.
don't see.
Yeah. Interesting Gill as
Yeah,
backup opener,
Satvik here
current
says,
technique.
I
Yeah.
don't see Gill as a backup open with his current technique at South Africa. I would pick Priyank or Abhinamnu in ahead of Gill. Will you?
Abhimanyu.
Yeah,
See,
I think.
Priyank Panchal did well. Yeah, the currently the 3 4 day game is going on. Priyank
Hmm,
Panchal did well in the first game. Second game was okay. Third game has been dropped. So that shows a little bit of technical deficiency there too. But he has been a very heavy scorer in domestic cricket, mind you. Priyank Panchal.
hmm,
Second name Abhimanyu
hmm,
Ishwaran, very steady player. I think he was in the England series squad also,
hmm.
but he could not play for
Yes.
whatever reasons. But again, Abhimanyu Ishwaran is
Hmm.
also a kind of player who can bat in the top three, not just in the opening slot. These guys will be in the mix, I'm sure. But as Aryan said, the first preference will be Rohit Rahul and Mayank as a backup opener. These two guys may be in that A squad and just be traveling around in case of injury. But he forgot one more name. Prithvi Shaw is there also.
Hmm,
So
true.
Yeah,
Prithvi Shaw will be slightly ahead of Priyank Panchal and Abhimanyu Ishwaran, I'll say.
Hmm. Yeah. Arun, your thoughts also? Yeah. On this backup
yeah. I
open.
mean, yeah. Mayank is the backup opener, and I think in case both get injured, Prithvi Shaw and Mayank Agarwal are the two backup openers. No, sorry. Gill is also there, na?
Gill.
So
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mayank and Gill. Yeah.
Hmm,
So that is
true.
the thing. But I have a theory that Gill might play in the middle order because
Yeah.
you see they have bagged Shuman Gill quite a lot, and this is an option. This opens up a very good option of trying Shuman in the middle order. So in case any middle order player fails and you want to rejig the combination,
Hmm.
because number five is the key, and I think there are a lot of options at five. So we have to see which player they go in with
Hmm.
in the South
And talk about
Agreed.
Africa's.
India's things. Just a final thing. How crucial was the partnership between Patel and Mayank for them to pass that 300 total?
Mhm.
How crucial, and Patel
Huge.
also getting a half century. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rohan, thoughts on that? Yeah.
See, before this partnership, I like to add one more thing. In that first test, New Zealand had to bowl on 4 days. That showed up on this Wankhede first day also. You saw Saudi
Hmm,
and Jamieson were damn tired. The The pace was
Yeah.
down. That's why only Ajaz Patel looked threatening. All other bowlers were
Exactly.
very, very tired because of the workload they had in that first test. One key mistake which nobody is talking. They should have picked Neil Wagner here. On this Wankhede
Mm.
pitch,
Mm.
which had the bounce, someone like a Wagner would have been more useful than this Somerville and whoever,
Mm.
whatever the other guy is.
Yeah, yeah. You
They
said
needed
that
a
in the
real
first
good,
first test
yeah.
also.
Wagner was missed because he's not just a wicket taker, he also can bowl long spells. This bouncer
Mm.
theory that they
True.
tried round the wicket. Saudi Jamieson lacked pace. Wagner is a master at that. The
Mm.
regularity which he does and picks up wickets,
And
New Zealand missed Wagner.
yeah,
So
true.
that's where
Yeah, and his
these guys,
bouncers also.
Mayank
Yeah,
and Aksar, yeah,
speed.
they
Mm.
benefited from the
True.
tired bowlers and even the bad field placement because of Tom Latham captaincy. Also, I'll say both was a bit poor. So everything combination of it, this partnership flourished, and in the end, 300 was always a very good above par score. I can say 325 on this pitch,
Mm.
and that gave India the
Yeah.
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Aryan, to add
True.
on that, yeah.
No, no, just same as Rohan said. Wagner, in my preview as well, Pawan, I always had Wagner in the reckoning. I don't know
True.
why they didn't pick him. Is he labeled as your home bowler now? If he is, then you
Hmm.
don't bring him to the away tour. Why you bring
Mm.
him to the away tour if he's not going to play? And
Yeah.
the flip side of the Test Championship is the number of Test series have reduced. The number of Test matches you play in a year has reduced
Mm.
considerably if we
True.
compare to the past. So you have to be very
Yeah.
selective of which player because the same is with Jayant Yadav. If we see, not many opportunities in the future. Sri Lanka series, Bangladesh series. There's a big gap, and we all
Mm.
will forget about how good he's been as a backup spinner for India. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing.
I
Yeah.
mean, Aryan, think of
Satvik,
someone
yes,
like
yes,
a
yes.
Giant
Neil Wagner
Yadav.
is a better bowler.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, continue, continue. Rohan, your point, yeah.
No issues. What I
Yeah,
was
Rohan,
thinking
continue.
was the that point only what you are talking about Neil Wagner, which
Okay.
Satvik brought up.
Satvik, yes, Neil Wagner is a better bowler on an inconsistent bouncing pitch at Mumbai. Somerville was just picked for the sake of two spinners theory in Asia by Sena countries. Valid point here, yeah. Aryan, any comment to say on that? Yeah,
I
on
just
this,
missed the comment. What? Okay.
yeah,
Somerville was picked.
for the sake of two spinner theory
Uh,
in Asia by Sena
I
countries.
maybe yes, but he could have been dropped. You had Rachin Ravindra, right? So why would
Hmm.
you pick th three spinners? And Summer Wagner is a damn good batter, right? You can't
Hmm.
say he's a tail ender, right? By any means.
Yeah, true.
So definitely, because workload again, tiring of the fast bowlers, as Rohan mentioned. You could have really worked out the overs, and you saw only three bowlers bowled the majority of the overs. Um, Patel, Jameson, and Saudi. The number of overs bowled by Somerville was none because India took him out of the attack. So that is one minus bowler, and Latham was a confused captain. You don't use your bowlers like that. So yeah.
Yeah. And the woeful batting by New Zealand in the first innings, just getting all out by 62 runs, lowest ever total in a test match in India.
See what they did.
Well,
They did one good thing. They beat Melbourne Stars by 1 run. They got out on 61. They got out.
true. But horrible. I
But
mean,
but
they
but Aryan,
really
that
missed
was a T20.
Gibson's
These guys played 28 overs.
Oh yeah.
true.
Let's take
Horrible.
it. Let's take it. Let's take it as a 1 day, no? 20.
Okay.
Yeah, true. True. But only
Uh,
I
Jamieson and
mean,
Latham
must
getting
talk about
double
what
figures.
this Mohammad Siraj opening spell. Five
Yeah.
up.
oh,
That set the
see,
Four
tone.
overs.
I was discussing with my friend when Kohli is the captain. You see
Huh.
that intent. If Kohli
Exactly.
had been the Kanpur skipper, he said the match would have been over much earlier. And I
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
agree because he gets the fire in you. And
Perfect.
when Siraj is combined with Kohli, he just burns fire. And if you have
Yeah.
heard Shoaib Akhtar's interview, he says a fast bowler needs to have aggression. He needs to look the batters in the eye. He needs to have that. And Siraj had that. And
Hmm.
even if
Yeah.
Kohli is not contributing, he knows how to energize the team. He knows how to get the crowd along, and these factors they play a huge role. And Siraj, I think Ishan Sharma, you're in trouble. Siraj is coming for your place, man. Brilliant spell.
I think the connection
Mm.
between Siraj and Kohli is excellent. That's the
Hmm.
main thing. Compared to Rahane, I
RCB
think that
connection, man.
energetic
RCB
feeling
connection.
with Kohli, and that influence that Siraj also gets from the captain. We see that, and he did that in the England series also. So great to see Siraj back. I mean, unfortunately, he couldn't play the first test. Maybe if he played, I think it would have been a different result. Maybe, but yeah, still credit should go to Siraj. I mean, and obviously Ashwin, what a terrific series he's had. 14 wickets in this innings. He picked up 4 wickets. Brilliant test series for Ashwin, and bowling with excellent lines, picking up wickets, controlling the economy. Without Jadeja, also they didn't feel the absence. Yeah, so thoughts on that, Aryan? Yeah.
Firstly, forget Ashwin, forget everyone. The unsung hero of the test match should be Riddhiman Saha. I was stunned, absolutely stunned by the
Awesome.
takes that guy was taking behind the stumps. The ball was turning, jumping, doing everything. So
Yes.
credit to Saha. And on Ashwin, he's a proven home player. I want to see this guy play overseas every test match from now on. Why can't you have
Yep.
two spinners overseas? I don't know what the theory is, and I can guarantee you, even if they don't take wickets now, they'll not give runs. They'll not give runs that easy, even in South African conditions. So I want to see Jadeja and Ashwin both play. Plus, that increases your batting. The thing that analysts, that commentators complain about, India don't have batting depth. You play those two, you have the batting depth as well. So yeah. Ashwin, brilliant. Yes.
Satwik here says Siraj as a test bowler is a different bowler. Luckily, he's under RCB, but he will be under a different captain now. Hmm.
Mm,
T20 is
that's
different, man. I mean,
uh,
Test cricket. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing.
that's
Test cricket. You need
pure
that fire.
RCB's fan
No.
speaking. Sathwik.
Yeah. I mean, as
Hopefully,
Aryan also saying, the Wankhede support was fabulous from the stands. North stand was
hmm,
Mm,
going gaga over every wicket. They were cheering on, and I think there's a tweet today. The Indian team has donated 35,000
uh,
for the Wankhede Stadium groundsman also. So it's a very noble gesture
hmm,
for
mm,
the sporting wicket that was produced. So nice to see these kind
hmm.
of things to encourage people.
Great.
mm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear. Yeah. Anyways, in the Wankhede Stadium, it's always energetic. Even for Sachin's
Yeah,
farewell, I don't know, it was like so crazy.
Forget
Yeah,
Sachin's
there,
farewell. When you
13.
when you
Yeah.
see
there's a
IPL, when you
Sachin
see
stand
IPL,
always there in Mumbai. Always, man.
yeah,
Wankhede,
Hmm.
yeah,
Sachin, always.
Yeah. True.
yeah.
Hmm.
Even if Mumbai Indians, no other flag is seen. Always a sea of blue. So the support is
100%.
always there.
But
Mm.
after, yeah, let's go back to the match. After bowling, New Zealand all out for 62. Brilliant response. I mean, full of confidence. India making Pujara also to open. All that
No,
double.
I
they
think that was
had
because
to
of Gill injury.
actually they had to make no? They had to make him open because Gill was injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. But brilliant. Still. I mean, in the second innings, all the Indian batsmen did well. I mean, Aksha Patel once again with the runs. That's good to see. Four
Pawan, you are
sixes also
missing
meanwhile.
one fact there. Cheteshwar
Yeah.
Pujara hit a sixer there. How often
Record.
do you see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He doesn't play
Huh?
sixes
See there,
usually. Yeah.
everyone's hit a sixer and Pujara also has a one.
Hmm.
Uh,
True. Only Saha also. Saha only doesn't have a six. Everyone else has played
Yeah,
at
but
least a
that was
six.
at the fag end of the innings. Yeah.
Hmm.
mm,
True. Yeah, but great that Indian batsman did really well, and again Ajaz Patel contributing the wickets. At least Ravindran got 3 wickets, but yeah, Ajaz Patel getting 14 wickets out of the 17 wickets. I think lone worry only from New Zealand for this Test match. Yeah, what's to
mm,
be done though with New Zealand? I
That's
mean,
that's the highest wicket somebody has taken against India. 14 wickets in a
yeah.
game.
hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, but I think they have to be concerned coming up. I mean, their overseas tests. I mean, generally, yeah, India is very tough to beat, but they need to, in subcontinental conditions, they need to see that option of the. I mean, the spinners they need to evaluate on that after
They
this
had they had
performance.
this guy who bowled in the T20, right? Todd Aston. Don't you think they could have
Hmm.
gone
Yeah,
with him instead of this Somerville, whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
but the trend of leg spin and test cricket is chalk and cheese.
No,
Santner
Gone
was
I
by
am saying at
gone
least
after long.
a leg spinner can
Hmm,
get you
hmm,
a wicket. This Somerville won't get you any wicket. I'm
hmm.
telling you. If
no,
in
no,
Indian
no.
pitches he
Summer
can't get
Yeah,
a wicket in 50 overs, I don't know where he will get a wicket.
Sri Lanka also he didn't perform well. Summer
Yeah,
That's the thing. Yeah, I think they should go with Santner. That's what I don't know why they are not opting for
anyone
Santner.
can bowl better than him, man.
Yeah, it's very weird from New
hmm,
Zealand, but let's hope in the future at least. I think yeah, let's hope that they have. But
hmm.
yeah,
From
second inning.
what Okay, from what I can see right now, I've got the table in front of me. So is it the right schedule? India have got two matches against Bangladesh left in the Test Championship. Yeah, you go on with the match. I'm just checking the
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
series.
problem, no problem. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But talking about India's second innings, obviously brilliant once again from Jayant Yadav when Ashwin picking up. I think Giant picked up 4 wickets. Yeah. Ashwin also picked up four
those
wickets
four.
once again. The spinners dominated. Yeah. Only Dariel Mitchell giving a fight. Henry Nichols, good to see him back, but unfortunately not enough. But yeah, Wofu again poor batting. I think India picked up, wrapped up the match under 1 hour. I think today, picking up 5 wickets
Yeah,
easily. And Jayant
yeah.
Yadav only picking up all these wickets today morning. So yeah, what I don't know what's happened with New Zealand. This captaincy change has it changed a bit of the mentality of this New Zealand team or what? With Latham's captaincy, a big
Uh,
concern, right?
I not just that, Pawan. I feel in
Hmm.
general, New Zealand when they travel abroad, they're very defensive
Hmm.
team. They don't really go for a
Hmm.
win. I feel you don't see them win in
Mm,
Australia or in the Asian conditions.
Hmm.
That win they had in England was an aberration. I'll tell you. Half the England
mm,
top players did not play before that World
yeah,
Test
true.
Championship final.
Mm,
So New
mm,
Zealand as a overseas traveling team, I don't see them as a threat. Anybody can beat them.
Hmm.
So when somebody says they're a champion just because of one game they win, I don't really count them as a champion. When you look at a champion team, it was Australia or West Indies, the earlier era.
And
You had a fright. You
basically,
used to be afraid of those guys. That was champion.
mm,
yeah,
This New Zealand team
just
or
to cut
anyone,
in
you
short,
don't feel threatened.
mm.
the
Yeah,
COVID-19 came in. These guys won two series against Pakistan and I don't know which other team, maybe West Indies. Yes,
India.
West Indies. India, yes, they have qualified winning home series. Any team can do that.
Yes.
Tell
Yeah,
Bangladesh to win home series and qualify for the final.
I don't think
Any
they
team
can
can
win
do
a
that.
test match even at
No,
home.
but still, you see the
No,
advantage
no,
they have,
true.
na? The advantage, the escape route to the final was so easy for them, and we had to we went down the table without even playing a match because of the points percentage system.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think now they'll get to know the real test, and I'm seeing they're playing Bangladesh next.
They
Two
have Sri
tests at
Lanka
home.
series at home, I
Yes,
think,
Yeah.
in March.
yes, yes.
Then I think they have the South Africa series going on. I think starting on December
England.
26th.
Oh, they have three tests in England. So now we have to see what they do there.
I
That
think there's
they
one more
uh,
test match remaining, I think, no, next year, that fifth test match.
Yes, India, England. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And with that, I think another two tests. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So if you
2026.
if you have the table, you can pull out the table from the net. That's easy.
What India schedule?
No, no, the ICC points table. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Wait,
that.
give me a second.
I think he just shared it earlier, right, Pawan?
No,
I think
no, that
India
was the
mode and
rankings. That was the ICC rankings. I
Oh,
didn't put the
India went
qualifying.
okay,
top.
okay, okay, okay. WTC table, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
WTC
this
table.
this
I think
this system
India still
really.
third.
Uh, I
Yeah,
don't know if you want to make a fair system. You don't talk about points. You say this much percentage you will gain if you win this match.
yeah.
If you are giving points and going on percentage, that's like calling London, talking Tokyo. So
Hmm.
that's the thing. Mhm.
India third with 58.33. I think it depends on the series also. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Now the Ashes coming up, 60 points up for grabs, and I think Australia haven't played a test match yet. So yeah, so maybe interesting in the
You see
table
one
as
thing,
well.
Pawan.
Yeah.
India, England, Australia. These are the only teams that play a 4 test or 5 test or 3 test series. New Zealand don't play
Hmm.
even a 3 test series. They are always a 2 test series game.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
So the percentage
True.
is
True.
much more in their favor. That's why it helps them. Even for Bangladesh, they play only 2 test matches, right? Nobody
Hmm.
plays three against them. So these are
Hmm.
little bit flaw, I will say, in
I
the
think similar to Sri
point
Lanka also now.
system or the
I
table.
think I
Yeah.
think for Sri Lanka also, I think the same situation right now,
Huh.
because against
Wait, Sri
India they're
Lanka.
Well,
playing
in
test match.
Um,
no, Sri
No,
Lanka
but I
come to
Sri
think
Lanka
India,
against
have
right?
India.
Australia
How
and
many tests they play?
Sri
Pakistan, I
Lanka
think they're
have
playing
wait. Sri
three
Lanka
test
have
matches.
India at home. I'm just looking at
Two,
it. Sri Lanka
Yeah.
three tests for India they're coming to India. I mean, not at home. Then
yeah.
I don't
No,
see a
that's in
series,
Feb
guys.
March, right? How many tests?
No, Pakistan and Australia series. I think that's a three test match. I think at home.
Yes,
At
two
home. Yeah.
two tests. I'm seeing two test matches here right now.
Yeah.
That
So,
test, that series should. Let's not talk about it, man. Nobody knows will they go or not
oh,
What
until it's happening.
yeah,
I won't believe that
what
yeah,
series?
yeah.
the
Pakistan and
Pakistan Australia series.
uh,
Ah,
You
yeah, yeah,
never know
yeah.
with the Australians. They don't
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. After a long time, also, I think
okay.
let's see
Crick
what's
Buzz.
happening.
Well, Crick Buzz is better in this regards. So Bangladesh tour to New Zealand. Sri Lanka. I want to look at. Oh, Sri Lanka tour of Australia. They're going
Hmm.
Australia also.
At home. At home. That
Then
will be good. That will be a good
yeah.
series.
No, it's saying Sri
Australia.
Lanka tour of Australia. They're going to Australia
No,
or
no, no,
Australia
no. I
coming
think
here.
Seriously.
no. Australia coming to Sri Lanka. Australia coming to Sri Lanka because last time Sri Lanka played in Australia. So this time Australia have to
Yeah,
Oh,
come to
two
Sri
tests.
Lanka. Two test
then
match, I think. Yeah.
Crick Buzz is mad.
No,
So
no.
then
Anil,
India.
just tell me which month they are playing. Australia, Sri Lanka.
This is Feb,
I
bro.
think July,
Feb.
next July. Wait, give me here.
Feb.
July.
Wait. Yeah, see Australia
February
tour of Sri Lanka
2022.
2022. Two test and five ODIs venue Sri Lanka. It says here on
Huh.
what's this
Oh,
website?
June,
Yeah. I
July.
mean,
Then
July.
Schedule.
July
I'm
means
not.
it will be in Sri Lanka always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
July
I'm
is
not.
always Sri
Oh
Lanka.
yeah. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing for this.
Okay.
July. I was in February. Oh.
I don't
So
think
yeah.
the Sri Lanka tour of Bangladesh is going ahead because of the LPL. So that I think is cancelled back.
Yeah.
I think February, and then the important one is the Sri Lanka tour of India, the two test and 2020 in India. That is
Two tests,
vital.
is it?
Yeah, yeah. Two. I think
Hmm.
all these are two tests because of this. I think
The thing.
WTC thing. That's
The
the
thing
problem.
that sucks is one of the tests is in Mohali and I won't be here. Otherwise, I would have been at that game
First test in Bangalore, man.
110%. Yes. But Sri Lankans will not complain about Mohali because they'll get the best batting wicket in India for the first
Mm.
2 days at least. So,
But I think India will put bit more grass in that pitch. I'll expect.
oh yeah, yeah, they'll put tons of grass. The only place where you can get sea movement in India is Mohali. So yeah.
But
Shami,
remember the
Bumrah,
last
all
time,
will be licking their lips.
last time Sri Lanka toured of India, I think 2018. I think the two drawn test matches, and that only one test they won India. That was I think was
Kolkata.
a
Mm.
yeah the Kolkata one.
Kolkata.
Yeah.
That
Hmm.
seemed all
Yes.
day.
Long test. Yeah, but the Australia tour of India, that will be interesting in India. The four test matches. Four test matches. Meanwhile, that will be good for India to take
India will
advantage.
India will India will slam 4-0 Australia. Yeah, that's what
Hmm.
I think.
Yeah, then they have a tour of Bangladesh in Bangladesh next year. Very busy schedule for India next year. So many tours.
Yeah, yeah.
Forget the tours.
India's back,
Even
man.
if they lose, yeah, forget the tours. We want that T20 World Cup very bad. Forget the
Hmm.
tours. Give us the World Cup. We'll be happy.
Hmm. New Zealand, New
Aryan, I'll
Zealand.
say
Let's
both.
see. All the
A
two
bit
test
greedy.
matches now are in New Zealand. This is the thing. Bangladesh, South Africa. Okay, again
I
New
told
Zealand, two of
you.
England. That's going to be interesting. The three tests. Okay,
See,
this is going to be
if
a good
Pawan
test.
is saying,
That'll
like
be
Pawan
fun.
is saying, only one away series for New Zealand, right? That is England. And
Hmm.
rest are at home. you were saying rest are at home.
Yeah, there is
Uh,
no. They have a Pakistan Test series also in Pakistan
oh,
or
that is.
UAE.
Until then, we will get to know na, if they are going to qualify or not, because that is very late
Hmm.
in the year. So yeah,
I hope somebody goes and
That
beats
England
New
tour will be
Zealand
a
at
true
home
test
now.
for them, I'll feel.
is South Africa going to New Zealand? You said
Yeah, yeah. South
like
Africa going to New Zealand. Two
oh
Test matches.
That'll be fun.
they'll give a that'll be fun, good contest.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we spoke about
Mm.
the schedules. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah. But we want to see. I mean, Pakistan do also have a chance. I think this year people are saying
If
Pakistan
they're
have.
yeah if they are playing a good chunk of series at home next
Yeah,
year, so yeah.
maybe wanting to see an
But
India versus
Aryan,
Pakistan in the final. That would
see,
be
that's a
interesting.
dream. That's a dream.
Oh,
But see, this second test that's happening, it's rained out almost. Losing
yeah.
points to Bangladesh should be very important to make up
Mm.
for a
Mm,
Pakistan team. I feel this will be huge.
true.
You
I'm
can't
just
Mm.
drop
watching
points.
the BBL highlights right now. Nothing to do, but yeah, they are on. So yeah,
I didn't even watch
Hey,
BBL
so
today.
Gaul
It was a
already won,
very
huh? Good. No, so not Gaul,
yeah.
the Colombo one.
sorry, Colombo one, yeah,
Yeah,
Colombo one, yeah,
Colombo
LPL.
one.
Good.
Aman is happy.
Yeah, we'll do a post match analysis of that maybe tomorrow, day after. Yeah, very busy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pawan should be happy.
yeah, but that was also escape for Colombo today
Hey,
against Gaul. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
who won the first season? I can't remember.
Jaffna.
Jaffna.
Who
Yeah.
Jaffna? Yeah, Jaffna. Yeah, the Hatsaranga one. Yeah.
But yeah, I think we wrapped up. We spoke about everything. I think yeah, brilliant test series victory for India. They move up to number one. I showed the rankings earlier. They moved up to number one. New Zealand go back to number two. Hope they retain that. When will Virat Kohli get the mace? I think they award it at the end, no, in the ICC Test Championships now.
It's in September, October they give, man. Generally.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well done to
Mhm.
Virat Kohli and the men. Yeah, the I think Dipanshu
Oh,
was bringing.
record alert! Record alert! Record alert! Virat Kohli becomes the first man on the planet to win 50 matches in every format of the
Yeah, yeah,
game.
yeah.
So yeah, that is
Yeah,
also.
yeah, yeah.
In all
Virat Kohli.
formats.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. Yes.
Mm.
Dipanshu has a point here.
Rohit might get ODI
But
captaincy tomorrow. This is the
Oh yeah.
tomorrow the squad may be announced
For
for South
against
the
Africa.
South Africa.
uh yeah.
Oh, and also
Yeah,
there are talks
but
there could be a 20 or 22 member squad because of COVID.
Yeah, possi
COVID,
yeah,
possibly.
possibility.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. True. Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think
everyone
many
will
They're
go.
sources are.
leaving. They're leaving on the 9th,
15th.
8th,
No, no,
9th.
15th or
Oh,
16th they're
17th,
leaving.
15th. Yeah, 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 yeah.
15th or 16th, not sure, but somewhere
Now the
around that
first
time.
test is on 26th. First test is on
Yeah.
Boxing Day.
26th, right?
Yeah.
Boxing
Yes,
Day.
the
Satvik.
schedule is out.
Yes, it is
Yeah, I
out.
think
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Yeah.
Centurion. Yeah. Ashwin is one of my favorite spinners, but Joe Root is succeeding pretty well in 2021. Yeah,
Hey,
Joe Root has
seriously.
Hey,
the.
come on, man.
What you're talking is bowling?
And
How is
that too
he
in
so bold? You
Ahmedabad.
can't compare Ashwin and Root in terms of because I mean Root is a batsman and Ashwin is a bowler, but I think you must be talking about the test performances. It's very difficult to
Hmm.
compare both of them. They've
I tell
both had
you,
equally
Joe Root's
good
real test
years.
is in Australia now. Let's see what
Hmm.
he'll do there with the bat and
Yeah,
I
captaincy both.
I just
only yeah,
see I was just talking with Aaron. Australia has four left-handers in the 11. Okay. And I was just thinking if Joe Root has to bowl majority of the balls because Jack Leach
They're in
might
trouble.
get taken on. So, and we talked about that spinner Emma Virdi. He is a brilliant and for the viewers of the sports breakdown, if you want to see the classic of spin bowling, you go and see Notts versus Surrey. Ashwin taking
hmm,
12, Amma Virdi taking 14. So that
hmm,
is a brilliant video to watch if you are spin bowling lovers. One of the
But
best
Aryan,
matches. Yeah.
Amarvirdi is a
Hmm.
bit too slow in the air to succeed in Australia.
Hmm.
You need more
Hmm.
bounce overspin
Hmm.
there. He's more of a side spinner.
T20 got the best out of Mayank. Yeah, Punjab got the
Hmm.
best out of Mayank.
ये क्या है? अभी
Yeah.
oh 11
Hardik
against
is
South Africa.
Rohit, Rahul, Pujara, Kohli,
Wow.
Sharaj, Pant, Ashwin, Jadeja, Aksha, Umesh, or I mean Jadeja or Aksha or Umesh, Siraj, Bumrah, Shami playing
You
11.
forgot Lord.
Hmm. How
I say
can you forget Lord?
I'm okay with this. I want to see Rahane out. I mean, enough of Rahane. So I'm
Hmm.
okay with this, buddy, you can't put
It
a
depends on
slash
the pitch,
against
man.
Jadeja.
Hmm.
Because
That is
it's first
just
test is in Centurion.
yeah,
Centurion
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
Hmm.
spin.
Yeah. Now again, that debate will come. Jadeja's batting, Ashwin's bowling. You have to. But again, the unfortunate one will be our Ashwin. It's a
Hmm.
sad reality,
Yes,
but the reality is this. And India
Hmm.
are
but
carrying
just
four teams right now. One day team, T20 team, one that plays at home
yes,
in test, one that plays away in test.
Hmm.
So four
yep,
teams. Yeah.
yeah. And there's a A team
Satvik
already
says,
there.
Yeah.
hmm. Satvik says Mayank Agrawal is not going to be dropped soon. Not going to get dropped soon. My favorite opening, he says. But he
I'll
has to
tell
be tested
Satvik
in
one
all
thing.
these conditions.
This point, I would have debated if the management was Ravi Shastri and co. Under Rahul Dravid, I don't see so many quick changes. He'll give people more time to get settled. Even if they fail, he'll ask them to go ahead and, as he told Mayank, do what is controllable to you. Don't depend on what
Hmm.
is not under your controllable things. Selection,
True.
etc., is not for a player to think. Just go out there, score runs, hope for the best. That's what the selection will be taken care by the team management. So for the player
Hmm.
point of view, just go and do your job. Simple mantra by Rahul Dravid. You do that, your chance of playing in the next game will be higher. I won't say guaranteed, but higher.
Hmm. True. I don't think Iyer can be dropped right now after that century. He should, but it would be a good test for Iyer now in overseas conditions. But I think he'll
Yep.
succeed for sure.
I don't
Seeing his
think I have a counterpoint. Rabada, okay, everybody will come at him with bouncers. So I'll have to see how
Sure.
he plays. Go that. Yeah.
but he's a better
Then
option than Rahane. I think Rahane
Yeah,
is
yeah,
out of
obviously. Anytime, any
yeah,
day of the week. Yeah.
yeah. Nitish here says India versus South Africa will be great test series. Yeah, hopefully I think
Oh
hopefully
yeah.
India wins that test series. Yeah. First, I mean, after Sri Lanka, they'll be the other Asian team to win in South Africa conditions.
Yes.
So that would be good. A big
Yeah.
test series victory if they can do that. Good
Let's see
test
who will
also to
do a
that.
Kushal Janit Pereira.
Hmm. Hoping it to happen, Rohan Anna. He's a better
Thank you, Satvik.
player than he's a better player than 2019 where he struggled against short ball. Who is it? I don't know
Agreed.
who is referring to.
Shreyas Iyer, he's saying.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. True. Yeah, I think we discussed everything. Yeah. So we'll wrap
Yeah,
things
hope for
up.
the
Okay,
best.
Yeah.
Pawan, I have to leave.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
man.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you so
Take
much,
care.
Rohan and
Great IPL. I mean
Ali.
LPL.
Yeah, thank
Enjoy.
you so much. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I think LPL is done anyway. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll wrap things up. Thank you so much to everyone who came today. There's another comment here. We'll see who is it. I think I took this comment. Sri Lanka won in South Africa under circumstances which were not made for Sri Lanka, especially Lasit. Yeah, Lasit Tembuldeni. Yeah. True, Satvik. But that innings from KJP was brilliant. I think that series victory was the best. I mean, for Sri Lanka in terms of Test series victory, that Test series victory against South Africa, I didn't expect that to happen. And a series victory was unexpected. First of all, brilliant. I mean, that series, especially KJP, that brought confidence to the Sri Lanka Test team. We need to give credit to Haturu Singha for that. But yeah, we'll wrap things up. We went nearly 50 minutes. Yeah, we'll wrap things up. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. Thank you to Aryan. Please check out the direct hit and subscribe to his channel. And his birthday is tomorrow, so do wish him on Instagram. Yeah, if you can. Yeah, do subscribe to the sports break. Sorry, to the directed. Please do subscribe to the sports breakdown as well, and please follow our Instagram page on the sports breakdown. It would be a great thing if you can subscribe to the sports breakdown on Instagram. So till then, we'll wrap things up. I don't know if I can do the post match analysis of the LPL two matches tomorrow. Sorry. But if I can't, I'll do it on Wednesday for sure. Because I'm a bit busy. But until then, see you guys. And please click the notification bell on. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.